Alright. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we'll say Kalei Mayo, Bashima Shabashima Kakudash. The ones, the elders and apostles, the great middle still in GMS, the rule and teach well. Today, I just want to get into, making another video here. Kind of get myself on track here with these videos. This is Sirach chapter 3. Hear me, O Father. Oh, hear me, your Father, O children, and do thereafter that you may be safe. For the Lord hath given the father over the children, and has confirmed the authority of the mother over the sons. Whoso honoreth his father maketh atonement for sins, right? We know this one. Honor your father. It's pretty. Okay. Let me see the exact phrase. Yeah. No. It's honor your mother and your father. I think it says mother first. Maybe they're using this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's like, okay, it's this one. That was also in Proverbs where I read it, right? Well, yeah, these are the commandments, Exodus 20, and 12. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord shall give thee. So that, that still applies, man. If you want to have a long life, respect your parents. Of course, every brother has a different situation, but as brothers have said in many videos before, if you could keep positive relationship with your parents, go ahead and do that. Some of us may have parents that are so wicked that you just kind of gotta say the hell with them. But at the end of the day, it's just really, you gotta figure that out. Verse 3, whoso honoreth his father make atonement for his sins. He that honoreth his mother is as one that layeth up treasures. Let's look at the GNT. Yeah, verse 3, if you respect your father, you can make up for your sins. And this is in the GNT. Right, verse 5, whoso honoreth his father shall have joy of his own children. When he maketh his prayer, he shall be heard. He that honoreth his father shall have a long life, and he is obedient unto the Lord shall have a comfort to his mother. Of course, back then, our parents, they follow the ways. They all had Hebrew names. They spoke Hebrew. They're following the Lord. Back then you had Jake going off and doing whatever. That's why we had certain laws, in place to put away evil from among us. If you knew someone that was going off and going in the back and going and doing idolatry, and you caught that, you would report that to the elders, and the elders would get the city guard, hem that person up, and then they would hold trial on them and execute them. If the evidence is there, then they consult with the Most High. If the evidence is there, then they gotta go, right? All done according to the law, and orders, of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? Nowadays we can't put away evil from among us. So if you have parents that are just going off, man, you still have to respect them, And if you could bear with them, then, go ahead. But, it's all, up to your own situation. But of course, in a general sense, this is all 100% still true. If you're, you know, if you're respectful, then you're a comfort to your parents. They'll tell you. They'll be like, oh, you helped me so much, thank you. And so on and so forth. He that feareth the Lord will honor his father, will do service unto his parents as to his masters. Honor thy father and mother both in word and deed, that a blessing may come upon thee from them. For the blessing of the father established houses of the children, but the curse of the mother without foundations. Glory not and dishonor thy father, for thy father's dishonor is no glory unto thee. Right? Because, family honor is still, a thing, man. So don't glory in, the wrongdoing and dishonor of your parents, because, the children are a reflection of the parent. If you have a parent that's bugging out, they look at the kid too, because these are people that are raising you. Like, what are you about? Right? So you see all these 30-year-old 40-year-old women twerking on Instagram. They all obviously they had kids and whatever, so they're all out of shape and fat and whatever, and they're shaking their fat ass on Instagram, and the single mother, you're gonna wonder like what the kid's gonna turn out to be, right? If it's a boy, he's just around all that feminine energy, he's just gonna turn out to be a sassy cupcake. And a lot of times that happens. He turns out to be a sassy little cupcake. For the glory of a man is from the honor of his father, and the mother is dishonored and the mother dishonors the reproach of the children. Right? My son, out thy father's age, and grieve him not as long as he liveth. If understanding fail, have patience with them, and despise them not when thou art in thy full strength. Right? Because it happens a lot in this society. People abandoning their parents to die. And they just go fuck off and live their best life, and it's normalized. And I'm pretty sure back then, I remember brother went into it, but it was our ways that you would take the parents with you. That when you build a new house, you would make a space for your parents, pretty much. I remember hearing that goes on like these other places in the East. They do things like that, I'm pretty sure. I remember hearing something like that. For the relieving of thy father shall not be forgotten, instead of sins it shall be added to build thee up. Day thy affliction shall be remembered, thy sins also shall melt away, as ice in fair warm weather. He that forsaketh his father is as a blasphemer, he that angereth his mother is cursed of the Most High. My son, go on with thy business in meekness, shalt thou be beloved of him that is approved. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord. Right? Pride. This doesn't come up. I'm just gonna. Yeah, here we go. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the Lord is wisdom. Right? Before. No. Here. See destruction. Pride 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and naughty spirit before fall. Actually, better is it to be of humble spirit with the lowly than divides the spoil with the proud. Yeah, so, stay out of the ways of the proud. Obviously, talking about the society, very proud. Everyone is just, you know, all just focused on pride. That's why, this whole looks maxi movement, all these different movements and things, they always gonna pop off, you know, because people just about themselves, pleasers of themselves, pleasers of the flesh, the two mans and three mans, and all these perverse, sexual perversions. These things are rampant. And this is the type of stuff that people wanna get into, right? Which, in reality, America, places always had some freaky behavior, so, even with when so-called Negroes were enslaved, it also happened to another kingdom as well. Raping a man's wife, a woman that already got kids and already have a husband, like, that's fucking wicked, Or, what they did with the Southern Kingdom, man. You take a man's wife, have sex with her, and put her right back to work with the husband the next day. Like, how fucked up is that, man? And that's all they do, man. This place is fucking wicked, man. And now they still coming against us now, coming against the Northern Kingdom. It's kind of the thing that they're focusing on right now, and hemming people up and, taking them out, Here they're getting people on workforces, people too scared to even show up to work. So things looking different, looking real different. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with having confidence, right? But have confidence in the Most High Yahweh. Don't trust yourself. Pray for guidance. Pray for wisdom. Right. Sirach 3:19. Many are in high place of renown. The mysteries are revealed unto the meek. For the power of the Lord is great, and He is honored of the lowly. Right, and that's what we get. Whole Matthew 5. Blessed are those who are persecuted. Blessed are the poor. Blessed are the poor in spirit. Right, because man, this is it's called. We're not the great people of society. We're because of these curses, man, we're at the bottom. Even when you do make it, there's always boundaries and things that you can't push into. You're not, people call having a seat at the table. You're not going to have the seat at the highest table. They may let you in certain areas, but you're never going to be at the tippity top. They won't let you in there. Really, no one can get to the tippy top because that stuff is all blocked by familial bloodlines, right? Of these, the Edomites, man. These 13 banking families. If you don't have no relation to them, man, they ain't talking to you, man. They won't even let you they won't even let you within miles of of where they're at, Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee, and search the things that are above thy strength, right? And there's certain things that we're not going to seek out, like stuff in space, stars and stuff like that. We don't need to try to break all that stuff down. We have plenty to break down over here, man. Let's focus on these prophecies and things like that, and get into those things. That's why we say we have 100% of knowledge of the things that we're supposed to know right now. Like certain things, we'll figure out and learn in the kingdom, Because certain things that, we don't know what's going to happen right now. Like, I look Pastor R broke down, What about 2/3 who didn't take the MOTB, and they're in places that didn't get hit by the missile? Well, I won't say 2/3, but let's just say Israelites that took it, because 2/3 is only here in America, right? But what about cheeks that took it in other parts of the world that have MOTB? Like, what are we gonna do with them? They get put to death? Will they get saved? Because all that stuff with the lake of fire, it's all gonna be here, right, in America. But what about the other ones? No, there's the cancer, but it's like, what if some of them have it and they're still alive somewhere? So what are we gonna do with them, right? What does humanity think thereupon of reverence? For it's not needful for thee to see with thine eyes things that are in secret, right? So don't worry about it, right? Like every single detail of the kingdom, like certain things, like we gotta wait and see, and that should excite you. That there's that mystery factor, Be not curious in the necessary matters, for more things are shewed unto thee that men understand. Right, like it says, is it Matthew 5:18? Let's see how good my memory is. No, it's not Matthew 5:18. Blessed are your eyes. Let's see here, NT. Okay, let's see here. Maybe just do eyes. Let's do eyes. Said New Testament. Matthew 13:16. Yeah, I'll just get to the point. Blessed are your eyes, for they see, and blessed are your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. Right, so, blessed are our eyes, spiritual eyes, your spirit. Because your eyes see things, but, it's really your spirit that processes everything, Because even if you can't see with your eyes and you're blind, you still have a spirit, First sirach 3:24. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment, right? Which does hold demons. Without eyes thou shalt want light. Profess not the knowledge, therefore, that thou hast not. Right? So if you don't know, don't talk about it. Stubborn heart shall fear evil at the last. He that loveth danger shall perish therein. The obstinate heart shall be laden with sorrows, and the wicked man shall heap sin upon sin. In the punishment of the proud there is no remedy, for the plan of wickedness have taken root in him. The heart of the prudent will understand a parable, and attentive ear is the desire of a wise man. Right, and that's what it is, right? That's all through the Rakakwadash, to the Holy Spirit. Water will quench your flame with fire, alms maketh atonement for sins, and he that requireth good turns is mindful of that which may come thereafter, and when he falls he shall find a stay. But to go back into that one, the heart of the prudent will understand a parable. Let's see if I can see it. Let's see if I know where this is at. See here, maybe it's dark. Yeah. It's the book of Sirach 39:1. But he that giveth them his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies, right? The ancient, and that's all in the scriptures, man. Times that were before us. First the books of Moses, everything. Going on down. The Apocrypha, New Testament. These are all things that we, meditate on and we look at, and we seek out. be occupied in prophecies. That's why we're going on through all this stuff and looking at, Trump, going out here. He did a series of executive orders. I'm gonna start looking into it a little bit before I go to bed, probably about an hour or so from now, and kind of touch through it, see what he did, because I know I heard someone earlier today. I was watching a podcaster. He's kind of like, he's heavily Democrat, and he was kind of going into it about how he's pretty much, he didn't allow like transgenders, alphabets, to join the military. I think he cut that off, and I think he said that he wasn't going to allow them to go to female prisons, right? Because they're like, oh, you put them in female prisons, they gonna try to smash up the females, right? Which I heard that is something that goes down. But you put them in the man prisons back over there, they looking like some girls. The guards gonna want a piece of that, and the prisoners are gonna want a piece of that. So, so you really, you could be making things a lot worse here for them. Which I don't really give that. I don't care at all. Like I don't. He'll keep the sayings around men, and where subtle parables are, he'll be there also. Right? Meaning that, you're always looking into this truth, man. He'll seek out the secrets of grave senses and be conservative in dark parables, right? And that's what it is, man. Going through these scriptures, these grave prophecies, these serious times, right? We seek these things out, and go into them, and go into them, review them over and over and over again. We teach them at camp. We make sit-downs about them. We look at the world around us and see, like, whoa, we're like seeing these things come to pass. And we go back in the scriptures. So it's like that. Watch each other's videos, talk about it. We read it ourselves. Then we make videos ourselves, talk about, just everyone great men appear before princes who travel to strange countries who have tried the good and evil among men, right? And some of us really will, appear through, tribunals and all kinds of things, and they'll have their false allegations against us and hem us up and, take us to where we gotta go. That things could really turn out like that for some of us. It might take us straight through, or straight to the female, right? But that's pretty much that. That's all of Sirach 3. I think got like 50 chapters, so got a long way to go. A lot of digging, a lot of dig ditches. Might have to be done, which just means, just like a slang for hard work, don't, cause that's another kind of thing, nowadays with social media and whatever and all this stuff, modern era, they always try to get around hard work. It's always shortcuts and, ways to go around. But sometimes you just gotta dig in and just do the hard work. And that's what it is with this truth. That's endurance. You gotta work hard. You don't gotta overwork. Work hard enough. And don't quit. Right? Stay faithful and everything. So let there be that. The one edified, and I say shalom.